Hello Capricorn, thank you for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well, wherever you are. This is your Fairy Oracle reading for October 2021 or thereabouts. It's a general reading, Capricorn, so it certainly will resonate with some of you, but perhaps not with everybody. So take what resonates for you and leave the rest for others, or for another time perhaps. But also, just to say that currently there are 7 major planets going retrograde, going backwards, seeming to go backwards in the heavens. So, you know, this does have some form of an influence for all of us to a greater or less degree at this time. But, you know, at the very minimum level, this is, you know, you'll feel the energy of needing to switch off a little bit, to reflect, to review what's gone, as you are in the process of making plans for going forward. You know, what can you leave behind, and what do you need to take with you? And it could be internal situations, internal energies to reflect on. You know, why do we react as we do in some situations? You know, and then more external, isn't it? About you know, perhaps how we connect with others, what's worked well for us in the past, what needs to change. So, you know, they're just some examples I'm just throwing out there for you. But anyway, enough said. Let's see how these energies are influencing you or impacting upon you at this time, Capricorn. So I'll just do a final shuffle of the Animal Spirit Oracle cards. Okay, there is one shot out, so I'm going to keep that one, and then I will take another one. So what we have is Bat Spirit, so a rebirth is assured. Goodness, a rebirth is assured, so there's going to be some form of a great change here. Okay, let's see. And what else have we got? Eagle Spirit, so Spirit has your back. So you're being looked over and guided here, Capricorn. All right, let's see. So I'll just do a final shuffle of the Fairy Oracle cards by Brian Froud. We'll do that again. It wasn't a clear cut. That's better. That's better. Okay, so we have the heart of your reading, Capricorn. What are the challenges for you at this time? What's in your power ×2? And then a possible outcome, all dependent on free will, of course, and external influences. And then something else that the energies would like to say to you or raise your awareness about. At the bottom of the deck we have Laguna, and Laguna is the fairy queen, or the frog princess, whatever you want to call her, but she's half frog and half fairy. So she's comfortable in any environment, whether it's in rustling about underneath the damp leaves, or whether she's in the trees or on the flowers. So she's quite comfortable in any environment. She's very adaptable and can adjust. Now she's on the toadstool here, getting ready to take a leap. She's wants to go off on a new adventure, and she doesn't mind where she ends up, because, as I say, she can adjust and she can adapt to any environment. So let's see where Laguna fits in here, because we've had Bat Spirit, haven't we? So a rebirth is assured. So is this the leap of faith? This the getting ready to take a leap, and a new beginning, a new direction for some of you, Capricorn. So I'm just going to do a little bit more of a shuffle. Could we have some clarifying cards for all of the cards on the table, please? Some clarifying cards for all of the cards on the table, please. Alright, I'll just lay these down on top for a bit of clarity and depth for you, for your reading. Alright, so here we have the Sage. And the Sage, this is about wisdom, seeking your own wise counsel or seeking the wise counsel of somebody else external to yourself. But this is also about tapping into your intuition. You see, one of the sage's eyes is blanked out. Well, that's because he's looking inward. So he's looking outward with his left eye to see, be aware of situations, but then he goes inward to get, to use his wisdom, to seek, to draw on his inner wisdom to do with any situations. It's a very contemporary energy also. So he's very up to date with contemporary issues. So he's very mindful of current situations. So there's something about a need to draw on your inner wisdom now, to tap into your intuition, or for others of you to seek external counsel, to seek counsel about a situation. All right, so let's see where this is heading. So at the heart of your reading, Capricorn, right, I've got Lom the Poet again. Lom the Poet's come out in quite a few of the Fairy Oracle readings over the last couple of days. Okay, so we have Mickle Muckle, which is the lead energy, and Lom the Poet. So Mickle the Muckle, these are two very young energies. Mickle Muckle is very much the childlike energy. In the way that he lives for the moment. He doesn't think about what's gone. He doesn't worry about the future. He enjoys each moment as it comes along. So he's a bit carefree, really. Like if you can imagine, if you can imagine an infant, preschool, that sort of an energy. Take things as they come. Now, this is either referring to an actual child connected to you, Capricorn, or this is where you are at the moment. This is your energy at the moment, just taking each day as it comes. Now, the clarifier is Lom the Poet, and this is the dreamer. This is the dreamer of the Fairy Oracle. He is a very youthful energy. He's quite switched off. He seems switched off because he's very much in his own mind and heart, and within his own energy. He's thinking deeply about, he's dreaming about situations, about perhaps dreaming about the next poem he's going to write or the next book he's going to write. So, lost in a daydream, really. However, with Lom the Poet, there are things that will spark him and wake him up, make him more alert and make him more connected to you. And that's if you start talking to him about what interests him, about dreams, about poetry, about reading and writing. So that will spark him and that will wake him up. So what I'm getting from these two cards is, now this is either referring to yourself at this time, or this is referring to somebody connected to you. Could be referring to a child, could be. But it doesn't have to be. But what I'm seeing here is that somebody has been in a very childlike energy, not taking anything too seriously, not dwelling on the past, not thinking about what's coming, the future, just enjoying the moment. But something's going to actually wake them up a bit. Something's going to actually spark their attention and wake them up. And you are going to get that. It's either yourself, you're going to get that. For some of you, I'm being told you're going to get a wake-up call to bring you into the present and to make you think about something that needs your attention. So something's going to spark your interest or going to get your attention. So let's see where this is going, Capricorn. Okay, this challenge for you at this time, we've got Lace Moon's Daughter and the Soul Shrinker. Lace Moon's Daughter, that she's going to shed light on the Soul Shrinker energy. That's what's going to be sparked. That's what's going to get your attention now. You've been a bit switched off from and a soul shrinker energy. Not giving it too much thought. So I feel this is the soul shrinker is referring to somebody connected to you who has could have an inferiority complex, could have a very low self-esteem. But the problem with this is that it makes them feel better to put other people down. So I don't know if you know somebody like this, Capricorn. If you don't at the moment, I feel light is going to be shed on somebody who has this energy. This is somebody with a bit of a large ego. Could be a little bit narcissistic. It could be, and this is because of their past experiences and their low self-esteem and low feelings of self-worth. But the problem there, we can all feel like that, but it's when that is turned to putting others down to make ourselves feel better, and that's when it becomes wrong. But you're going to become aware of that. But this is going to be a great challenge for you, and it's going to spark your attention. It's going to get your attention. What's in your power, Capricorn? Well, we have Spirit Dancer and Mike the Mayancer. So the Spirit Dancer, this is about you being yourself, dancing your dance, being your authentic self, not dancing to anybody else's tune. So it's that sort of an energy. Now, Mike the Mayancer, again, he's a bit of a slow energy. He's focused on the past, of what's gone on in the past. I'm just drawn to the fact that he's looking at the Spirit Dancer here. So he's very focused and preoccupied on his own needs, on what he wants to do, the way he wants to go. It's not gender specific. But what he's ignoring or not hearing is the little faces, the little creatures in the ivy are trying to warn him about something. They're trying to tell him something. But he's not listening. He's not seeing them, and he's not listening. He's not hearing them. Because he's very preoccupied on himself. But this is the wake-up call that he's going to get, because if he doesn't take heed of the little whispers now, they're going to start to shout louder, and then it's going to become a bit of a problem. So now remember, this is not for everybody, Capricorn. This is just for somebody or for a small handful of you. But it's within your power now to lift your head, to open your ears, open your eyes, and take note of something that's happening around you. You know, we can all be preoccupied and you know, thinking about ourselves, what's going on in our lives, and our plans, and it might be work and family, and you know, be very busy. However, there's something that you need to become aware of now, and you need to raise your awareness about, and you are getting some hints. There are nudges, and you are getting signs to do with that, but you've been a little bit preoccupied of late with what you're doing. But it's within your power now to raise your awareness. It's something to do with this soul shrinker energy that's going to be revealed. So what else is in your power? Well, we have the Bodacious Bodak, and we have the Fairy Godmother. The Bodacious Bodak, he's the meddler fairy. It doesn't mean he's a bad fairy, but when he comes forward, he's coming forward to say that if you leave any loose ends, if you leave things undone that need completing, if you leave things to chance, then the Bodacious Bodak will come in and he will finish them off, but it won't be done as you would like it to be done. So the message of the Bodacious Bodak is, don't leave something to chance, because somebody else will take over in it, and it won't be the outcome that you would want it to be. Yes, and the Fairy Godmother, this is about sharing, giving and receiving. So there's a gift. This is a gift being offered to you now, Capricorn. I feel the fairy godmother is offering you this gift. I think it's this gift of knowledge that is being shared with you now. From a good place. It's well meant and well intentioned. It's coming from the fairy godmother's heart. So this gift of opportunity and raising your awareness about something that needs your attention now. Okay. So possible outcome here. Possible outcome. All dependent on people's free will, on external influences, of course. But a possible outcome here, looking at all the cards on the table and considering all of them, we have the Green Woman and Iris of the Rainbows. So the Green Woman, this is somebody who's very natural, authentic, who taps into her wild side. She's quite happy to show her wild side to others, as long as it doesn't harm her or other people around her. But you know, this is the free spirit, somebody very grounded, very in touch with nature, wants the best for everybody, but also needs to retain her own spirit, her own sense of self. Right, so this may be referring to an aspect of yourself here, Capricorn, or it could be you may recognise this as somebody that's connected to you. But the clarifier is Iris of the Rainbow, and Iris of the Rainbows has one foot stuck in the past, so she's protecting something from the past. She's very protective of something from the past, and it could be that she's protecting this aspect of herself from the past and she doesn't want to let it go. That's just for somebody or for some of you. But whatever it is, she's very protective of something. But that bubble is about to be popped by this little fairy archer here, down here. And it's going to be popped anyway, so it's about, and of course we've had a rebirth is assured, so I feel it's letting go of something that's perhaps not been serving you from the past, letting it go. And you see Iris is gradually turning now, and she's being aware of blessings being handed to her now for going forward. So there's many blessings waiting for you, but it's just letting go of something that's perhaps not served you in the past. Perhaps as okay. Because the Green Woman is a very authentic energy, but she has got a wild side to her, and she doesn't care what anybody thinks. Doesn't mean to say she's a bad person. She's not a bad energy at all. But I feel, for the context of this reading for you, Capricorn, this is saying that I feel there is an aspect of something within you or around you that needs to be let go of now, that's perhaps not serving you now so well. Ready for this rebirth with the new you now, for going forward. And remember, we've also had the spirit dancer here that's within your power now. So it's within your power to yes, because you see, with Mike the Meancer, you have been quite preoccupied with something to do with yourself, but there's been nudges, and something has been trying to raise your awareness that something's not working within you or around you. It's just there's a slight adjustment needs making. So whoever this is for, I hope you have an understanding of what the energies are trying to say to you. And remember, they always come from a very benevolent, very positive, loving place. So they have your best interests at heart. But you have free will, Capricorn, so you can either take note of what this is saying or you completely ignore it. It's completely up to you. But what else do the energies want to say? Well, we have Fluff the Footer and himself has come out with all of the earth energy readings that I've just done. So fluff the footer, this is about staying grounded. Keep grounded, don't go away in your head. Keep grounded, keep yourself grounded, and you can do that either by, fluff the footer is massaging his feet to keep himself grounded. But you can do it in all sorts of ways. Walking in nature, doing mundane little jobs around the house can help. Wearing something, deep, rich colours can help. Meditation and yoga as well. So they're just some of the examples. But it looks like there's a need here now to stay grounded. And the clarifier is himself, and a fantastic, this is the universal godlike energy, and also a very powerful energy, overlooking and overseeing all of the creatures and the on the earth plane. And you see he has all the stars in his hair. He's got his crown chakra, his third eye, and his heart chakra lit up, because he's a very paternalistic, benevolent energy, and he wants the best for everybody. But he likes to get fairness, balance and harmony into situations. So you've got this fantastic, powerful energy that's come out for you here, to finish the main part of your reading, Capricorn. And I feel it's going to help you to try and stay grounded now and try and guide you forward on the next part of your journey. All right. Right, could we have 2 final messages, please? I'm just looking again at Laguna and the Sage, and so thinking about all the other cards on the table as you're getting ready for this rebirth, for this new beginning, this leap of faith. You've got to tap into your inner wisdom, into your intuition, and use your wisdom and wise counsel, either wise counsel from within yourself or seek external wise counsel, to so far as the next steps are concerned. Okay. 2 final messages, please, for Capricorn to conclude this reading. 2 final messages for Capricorn. Alright, so finally, Capricorn, we have joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. So, this is, opening to healing, to being optimistic, to the joy and happiness that is waiting to come in for you on this time of rebirth. But travel lightly, simplify your life. There's a declutter, and I feel this message is about getting rid of that which is not serving you now, which has shown itself in this reading. There may be an aspect of yourself or somebody connected to you, Capricorn, that you need to move on from now. It's not helping, it's hindering you. And I feel you're going to start to become more, you're going to wake up to this fact and become more aware of it. So the final message for you is to travel more lightly now, simplify your life. It's going to certainly help if these adjustments can be made, and there may be just tiny, small adjustments. But the thing is, knowledge is a great empowerer. So, having a better understanding about this situation, this aspect, is going to help you and free you up and help you to travel more lightly to a brighter future. All right, I know this reading isn't for everybody, but whoever it was for, I do hope it's provided you with some clarity and understanding, and that the understanding that these readings come from a place of love, hope and fortitude, and want the best for you. All right, well, good luck going forward, Capricorn, and I do hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.